Right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved bladed knife. Blade cut through the orbit and the front bone, ripping part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which completing its trajectory into the cerebellum caused hemorrhagic lesions.
Gross.
All of these injuries led directly to the death. The upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury with mucus and ciliated debris that may correspond to chronic infection by elements likely inhaled by in burial chamber, a decaying mummy, for example, or dried
It's a mummy.
Decomposing food product.
And a mummy is a form of ghost.
To their grave, the remainder of the body
A
does not appear to have been
corporealized
damaged.
ghost.
Yep, he's got a vengeful mummy spirit on him.
Yes.
Let's keep looking at this stuff.
For more
This ring
clues.
was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
It's got a young scriven on it. It's been
I see the join.
reforged.
This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver.
That is bullshit.
It's got a cock on it.
It's got a
An
big
Egyptian
drawing
symbol.
of a
It is
phallus.
a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
A very pervy
That's
question.
very strange. So, is
An
he
old and rather dirty coin.
into archaeology and stuff, and like found that ring and had it refitted?
That seems
like refit it himself,
A
maybe.
hand-drawn map.
Just take this evidence.
I'm gonna have that. That seems like a cool drawing for me to keep.
Come in here.
What's down here? Is this the morgue?
Yes, the autopsy hole.
Ah, yeah.
Do some more examples.
Yeah. Poke him up.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs.
Mm.
The
So there you
coroner
go.
observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
So, if we were to accept his
An
age,
unusual
I
wound
am not to accept anything.
inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Oh! Wow, that is a really creepy animation.
Is in lines.
Good job.
Some light bruising, caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
so he's been.
Spelunkening in Egypt.
Yep, he's been diving into caves and such. Let's got more.
Strange wound.
Champagne.
Champagne.
Oh! Strange wound, very liquid blood.
Yes.
Presence of water due to humid atmosphere caused by steam. Presence of water in the blood is an unexplained clue. It must be linked to the murder process. I'm going.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think your ice thing is... That seems spot on to me.
Because they've talked about the frigidarium as well.
Yeah. We need to find out who brought the champagne in.
Well, let's go and talk to the suspects.
Hello, suspects.
Let's talk to
Please
Pitkin.
escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock
Hello.
Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
I'll ask the questions here. Lumpy face. Must have some sort of face lump. Cravat. Ring.
Aristocratic roots.
Lots of money. Human eyes. I reckon look right. Nose.
Yeah. Mouth shape. Disdain. Your mouth shape says to me that you have disdain.
Is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Oh, Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind.
They're
People
all
possessed
terrible
by genius
things.
may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too
Oh,
thick to
yes,
see
had
anything.
a really good sandwich.
Garrow,
Oh,
he saw
yes,
the body
and then
first.
my wife died.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Tell me.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
The letter that said something about it. You have to be out of there soon.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain
Well done.
this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you
Drug.
aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
In my opinion, yes.
Let's hope
Did you
so.
bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Rodders.
What about you?
Please escort the
Blinkhorn.
suspect for interrogation.
The way he says that is
Good
so
day to you, sir.
sinister.
My name
Very
is Sherlock
sinister.
Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
What's up with you, Blinkhorn?
He's got a thing on his cheek.
Focused.
Attentive. It's a human face.
Huh? Oh. There's something up here. Not wealthy.
Not wealthy. Cheap, shitty clothes.
Gross hands.
Callous, a hard-working man. He's got cuffs.
Fresh dirt stain.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping
At
to
Strand
retrieve a great
Lane.
many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Thanks, Sir Rodney.
Sir
What was your
Rodney.
relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was
But
talented.
he was a
I
great
felt a great
kisser.
admiration for him, I must say.
Was it
Yeah,
your
that
first
cracking
collaboration?
pair of
I
breasts.
had met Sir Rodney briefly.
And
in
enormous
Somerset,
trousers,
and
enough for
shared
10
my
men.
researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Now you could say he is even more cold.
Yes.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall
Did you ever
any
see
recent
him
event that would
not
occur to you
harm a
now as
fly?
being a little strange?
Now that you
Well,
mention
yesterday we
What's
had a
always
small
done
argument.
twice?
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Strange.
Do you
Ring.
recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from...
Aswan?
in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself.
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Like keeping stuff.
For himself.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will
Taking
keep an
too
eye
much
on
of his
him.
medication.
Maybe he's being possessed by the mummy.
Yeah.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Letter.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Seeing as now we found out that they don't let you
Sir
pick the
Rodney's
wrong
arrival,
thing.
He had calmed down. He allowed us to
No,
work.
pick the right
I'm
answer.
not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's
So
needed,
he'll
I
go
will
to
fight
hell.
to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Now I stole the cookies from the cookie jar.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Couldn't be.
Then who?
Rodders.
Please
Rodders done
report
it.
this suspect
Garrow
for
stole the cookie
interrogation.
from the cookie jar.
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
I'm going to start
Would you mind
greeting
if
my
I asked
classes
you a few
by saying,
questions?
"A good day to you, class."
Good day.
I am Tristram Garrow.
Look at this face. This is the
Unkempt. Suspicious. The eyebrows of a murderer.
perspiration. No chin.
Killer's nostrils. Dirty.
Dirty balls.
The belt buckle of Jack the Ripper. What was that suspicious hand? It's superstitious.
He's a superstitious fool. Badly shaven.
I mean, not shaven is another way to put it.
Eye bags.
What is your occupation?
I am
Ooh,
a councillor at
achievement.
the district chamber.
And
Keen
what were you
observer.
doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You
He's an
followed
unfortunate
it.
looking man.
Yeah.
Yes, so many things happened, and we need to know. Or perhaps it's
Why
better
is his scar not an interesting
Beg your
thing?
pardon, Mr. Garrow.
How do you
Not
get
very
that?
interesting
I
to
meant
me.
nothing by that. I apologise.
Lots of people have scars. They've got to be.
What was it
All
like
these
to work
people
with
must be
Sir
based on
Rodney?
actors.
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you, and
He's right.
He trusted me, but oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I. I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
Are you mad, sir?
Do you need your
Garrow, you
medication?
appear to
Trying
be
to recall
absolutely
what you saw today.
nutbags.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
You saw the knife.
So it
What
was a
did look
flying knife.
Everything was as if
Sounds
in a
like a
nightmare.
ghost.
It all
Yeah.
happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Fool's gold.
Had Sir
Fool's
Rodney
gold.
exhibited any recent
Knife
strange behaviour?
thrown by a ghost
Well,
mummy.
he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
It makes them more valuable now they're wet.
Oh.
His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring.
I knew it.
Secrets.
Really?
This guy gets it.
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Oh, so did he do
The shit job.
This is the
The
coin
watched
that he showed
thing.
me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
drug?
Don't say no, then say that you don't know.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Okay, let's make some deductions.
Garrow's drug. I don't know. I'm not seeing any obvious connections here at the minute.
No, and because it does the whole like, you can just click on them until they go. Let's try and make actual connections.
Yeah.
We should go back to the scene of the crime, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
I like because London in the background looks very small and like we're from high up.
Yeah. This is the Holmes drone. He flies over London like Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins invented the drone.
Okay.
Why can't we go into the Friginarium?
Perhaps we can. Now that it's relevant. So Rodney's buntification. What did it say?
It's Rodney Bincliffe's office.
Oh.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research. Tools used by
Okay.
archaeologists.
Yes.
I will need these tongs.
For grabbing the thing.
Yes, that's useful.
That's a cool thing.
I'll have this document. Can't tell what it is.
It is
Part of something larger.
like a train.
Yes.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
All a bit shit.
Rubbish. I could have made better ones. Okay, can you turn it around?
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
Very odd.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, it looked like there was a note on the floor. Perhaps it's not interactable.
No, not important. Organise a press conference at Strand Lane Bars in the next month. Egypt's far west. It's going to focus on English archaeology, bringing light on our national treasure and offering them to the public. Many journalists could cover. It's possible to record the event and favourably, which you can well enough. I'd like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds at the Royal Archaeological Institute for this. Sir Rodney Benticliffe.
Okay. Daily Mirror. There are few among us who could claim a degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Benticliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigour to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has often been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving, authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned.
Okay.
So he's like a big cheese.
Big cheese. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman Baths excavation research. The research efforts were about to be halted when Saviour arrived in the form of Rodney Benticliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over the immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all the exciting news as it develops.
Great mystery. Little did he know that his
Archaeological findings
murderings would be the greatest mystery of ever.
Probably not the greatest. That's probably
a
2-pack.
Well, a decent mystery.
Ah, that would be a really funny, like Sherlock Holmes 2-pack.
A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Interesting.
Okay. That is the only one of any
glass
importance.
Plate negatives.
But we're missing one.
Yes.
Recording ancient civilization.
Because it is a glass plate negative of a murder.
Or
the
mummy ghost.
Mummy.
Now, examine that. It's gone green now.
Okay.
And what's through
Let's go on here. This must be the refrigerarium. Jesus!